Ever met someone who tried to toast bread with a clothes iron? No, it wasn't a life hack. It was a complete lack of common sense. It's a funny quirk of life, isn't it? We've all got stories about people who've made us scratch our heads and wonder, how did they think that was a good idea? But that's the thing about common sense. It's not always as common as we'd like to think. If you're chuckling, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the 12 signs that someone lacks common sense. Sign 1. They put their phone in the oven to charge. No, it doesn't make it charge faster. This is a classic example of someone not understanding basic concepts. It's like expecting your car to run faster because you filled the tank with orange juice. Moving on to sign 2. Ignoring safety precautions. Ever seen someone use a metal spoon to fetch a toast stuck in a toaster? Yes, that's what we're talking about. It's like playing tag with a lightning bolt, and trust me, it's not a game you want to win. Sign 3. Not learning from mistakes. Remember our friend who tried to charge his phone in the oven? Well, he did it again, hoping for a different outcome. It's a classic case of Einstein's definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And finally, sign 4. Poor decision-making. Imagine choosing to go on a hike in flip-flops. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Not the best idea, right? And you thought the bread ironing was bad. Wait until we get to sign 5. Scene script. Sign 5. They think that gullible isn't in the dictionary. Spoiler alert, it is. Now moving on to the 6th sign. Ever notice someone who just can't adapt to change? Like a fish out of water, they flounder when their routine is disrupted. That's a clear sign of uncommon sense. Sign 7. A lack of observational skills. They're the ones who'll walk into a glass door thinking it's open. No, it's not just a comedy sketch trope. It happens. Sign 8. An inability to empathize. They struggle to understand other people's feelings or perspectives, often leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. And finally, sign 9. They ignore advice or warnings. You've heard the saying, don't touch the stove, it's hot. Well, they're the ones who'll touch it anyway just to check. Common sense seems to be on a vacation with these folks, but we're not done yet, folks. Sign 9. They believe everything they read on the internet. Yes, even the flat earth theories. This is a telling sign of the absence of critical thinking. The internet is a vast, unregulated information highway, and it requires discernment to separate the wheat from the chaff. Moving to sign 10, we have an inability to prioritize. Common sense often manifests itself in the ability to discern what's urgent from what's important, and what can be left for later. Sign 11 is poor communication skills. Clear, concise communication is a hallmark of common sense. Misunderstandings and miscommunications are often the result of a lack of this basic skill. Lastly, sign 12. Not thinking before speaking or acting. We've all been guilty of this at some point, but a consistent pattern might suggest a vacation in common sense. And there we have it, folks. The 12 signs that common sense might just be on holiday. So, we've had our laughs, but let's get serious for a moment. Common sense is the invisible glue that holds our daily life together. It's the compass that guides us in relationships, helping us navigate tricky waters. It's the silent partner in every decision we make, big or small. Without it, we're like a ship without a rudder, lost at sea. Remember, common sense may not be so common, but it's definitely essential. So keep yours around and maybe lend some to the folks we talked about today.